Whoa, I don't want to start a new game. I already spent way too many hours in this game right now. So, anyways, do I want to do next? So, oh yeah, that's right. I have her in here as well. Okay, well, that's right. Last time I played this game, I unlocked her. She is now a decoration near the main area. So yeah. Anyways, Agati's right here. Told me something pretty cool earlier. He said the place is perfect for martial arts training. I might not be into the same combat style as him, but I'm not going to say no to a chance to get stronger. Say, you want to join me for some sparring later? Sure thing. Alright, so he's right there. Oh wow, they're all here, what the hell? That's right, he introduced himself as the Land of Phantasma's foremost guardian. By the sound of it, you probably counted it more times than I have, but yeah, I know. I'm going to have to make sure I'm prepared. Okay. Either way, we were given Celeste Sealing Stone to unlock in order to understand the makeup of this world, which means they want us to know and may use our memories and feelings and guesses in new ways as a result. Perhaps the trials ahead are the whole reason they started trying to recreate plans of Liberal here to begin with. Huh. Hey, how are things going between you and the others? Getting along? Yes, we are. We had a chance to get to know one another better while you were asleep. That's good, I guess. I fully expect you to keep your promise to me, however. If you dare break it, you're going without food for a week. Oh no. Oh man, delicious food. On guard for what the Lord Phantasm may try to do. Perhaps I should be one to do so. Alright. Oh, Kevin. Are you free? Are you feeling okay now? We don't want to... I want you to go on collapsing again after you only just recovered. Come on, Estelle. I'm indestructible. Pretty swell timing on my part before, huh? I didn't get to say hi before I fell unconscious now, did I? Oh boy. Indeed. Everyone was shaking their heads with disappointment when you collapsed. You were supposed to be a Dominion, but you wouldn't believe it from that shameful show of weakness. Damn. Wow. Got it. I mean, I still don't know a lot about what happened exactly, but we're all worried about you. Alright. Is anybody else here? Because if that's the case, I can probably walk around with just, like Estelle and Joshua in my team. I can actually, like, have those three in my party, briefly. Let me do that, actually. So, bump. Ikimasu. Oops. Damn, Joshua's like low level. Alright. Oh, Zid's right there, okay. I'm just mulling over all Celeste. It's strange to think how we suddenly ended up in a world that's part of a higher plane of the universe. Thinking about this place is probably perfect for martial arts training. Alright. It's true, we ended up in a higher plane of the universe. Alright. Kinda cool. Training. Cool. Sure thing. Alright. So they're gonna do some martial arts training. Because why not? So now I'm wondering if where everyone else is right now. She offers support. Okay, so she doesn't say anything new. Okay. Alright, hey, so father, how are you feeling now? Fine, thanks. Sorry about worrying you guys so much. Oh, don't be. Well, I'm trying to find a pillow for my back. Back pillow. Yeah, sweet. Back pillow is in my back now. Oh, feels good, man. Oh, my shoe's here. Oh, damn it. Yeah. There. hand. I don't want to explode. Oof. Shoulder. Alright. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good right now. Don't be. I wasn't there to see it collapse, so I was simply curious how you were doing. If not even Celeste knows that Lord of Phantasma managed to get in here, I'm not sure any amount of speculating is going to let us reach the answer. Alright, so he's wondering. Never imagined that would be the origin of the cube we've been reliant on all this time. At least now we understand how he came to be drawn in here, to a good degree. It seems like the one directly responsible for the happening was the Lord of Phantasma. Can't wait to get to like them pay for what they've done. Oh boy. But where the Yukas came from, we got a relatively good idea how we all ended up here. The wonder, Phantasma. Okay, so he's pretty straightforward. I would imagine every ghost that aided us all the time was an ancestor of the Liberian royal family. I can't hardly believe in no more resolution. I'd like to think that with her help, we may be able to compete against Lord of Phantasma after all. Getting optimistic about our odds of success, but with Celeste's help, we may be able to compete against Lord of Phantasma. Nice. I'm sure it seems like you've gotten quite a show on your mind. I wouldn't force you to tell us everything, but given that we all have been caught up in this, I think it's fair to expect some kind of explanation. You'll get one. I hope you don't mind waiting a little longer. Alright. I can appreciate that someone in the line of work will have plenty of things that can't speak of freely. But given that we've all been caught up in this, I think it's fair to expect some kind of explanation eventually. Okay, so we're gonna tell him at some point. So they gotta be right over here, right? Oh. Oh no. What? You got that really rare Landmore edition, limited edition plushie? I really wanted one too. You're so lucky. Oh boy. He's probably the one least bothered about what's going on here out of all of us. I was all set on going to get that one when we came out, but then this major job came in all of a sudden and I couldn't go on and buy it. What? Annalise, please. So I had to give him a name. I raised the cat once before too, you know. The professor called him a steel cougar, if I recall. That doesn't sound like the kind of cat I'm thinking of. Wow, alright. I've got lots of plushies. Oh, my room's full of them. I wish I could show you them. Plushies, yo. Oh, so they're just talking about plushies. All funny. Funny how they were just able to like talk to Rain, you know, the angel of slaughter, like casually. What can you do though, right? Just make the best of your situation. Oh yeah. Yeah, here. Oh, they're both here. All right. It's almost startling how many books are here. They don't seem to be arranged in any specific order, though. I want to think that there's more to this bookcase than meets the eye. Seem to be arranged in da-da. Got it. Alright. What about you? Oh, hello. All the Nights. All the Doll Night is nice. I can read that again. This world really does make no sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure what Celeste is saying is the truth, but it all seems so weird. Well, whatever. Guess there's no point in me worrying about it. I'll just try and help the princess here. Seriously, makes no sense. When are we going to get home? Who knows, man? I understood the gist of what Celeste was saying, but that doesn't really explain why why there are all these books here. Especially so many of them. Something's not clicking with me. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this weird one. What's it called? From Fat to Fit by Gilbert Stein. These bookcases really are weird. Could be a collection of something. Wow, from Fat to Fit. Damn. Alright then, so that's pretty much everyone. Well, as I've done in the past, I want to kind of go through all the planes, or I want to wait on going to the 6th plane first. I want to go through all the doors. So I already did this one already. That's basically still in Joshua. And Star Door 8. When a blink your words are most from Carl. Okay. Endor, choose left or right, only cards know what future it holds, you wish to dip inside. Huh. Okay, it's like another game thing. I think I've got everything so far, right? How many foods do I have? I'm kind of curious. Oops. Alright, there we go. So how many foods do I have learned so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to eat a few more pieces of food. So, what do I want? Do I just want to eat it right off the bat? Probably not. Oh, okay, so that just brings that back up. Healing. Oh, there we go. Well, excellent. Spranged egg. Triplet ice. Nice. Ooh, restores 50 CP. Extra spicy fries, cures freeze. Wow. Hey, egg sandwich. Queenly cookie. Spring witch. I gotta use those food items at some point. Should I just do story mode first of all? Or should I do the food thingy? Wait, no, let's do something a bit more general. Let's just make sure. Okay, let me. If I'm gonna use him though, I'm gonna have to. I need to upgrade his weapon. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade his weapon at least. I'll probably sell the weapon later. Sherwood. You know what? I think I probably want to go to the 16th level, if only to get better weapon gear. Briefly, let's do that. Who should I go in with first? Oh yeah, I wanted to go in with guns blazing, basically. And a puncher. Okay. An equip. I can probably take off the long barrel. As funny as it was, I need to make sure that these other things are fine. So I need to equip her with a long barrel 2 and long barrel 3. Okay. I think she needs the longer barrel, to be honest. She also needs a decent weapon. Okay, let's just save first. Alright, let's go to the next level. See where this happens. See where this leads me. Okay, maybe not this level. Okay, 5th plane, Luminous End. I just want access to better weapons for the time being. So let me continue on then. There we go, we got the next area. Warp to the 6th plane, right? Time to hop on in then. Sure you're okay, but You sure you're okay, by the way? I'm fine, honestly, never better. Anyway, we can't afford to stand around talking here. We need to get moving. Got it. That's right, she's basically just been watching over him the whole time. So it's actually kind of appropriate to have him be in this team. Oh, hello. We're in Gransel? This is the spot on the outskirts of the Herb Scenic Route, right? So the next plane to be recreated is a scenic route near the Liberian royal family villa, huh? Well, probably be more dangerous than the scenic this time around, though. We should start exploring as much as bit as we can, but stay sharp. Alright. I want to at least get this going and start to upgrade my gear. Because, yeah, well, this gear is going to be a lot stronger than I have right now. Although, hey Heavy, how's it going? I wonder if I should actually upgrade my gear if I'm going to have him be more of a magic user. You know what? General upgrade. I have no money. God damn it. Ooh, I have a bunch of water stuff, though. Wait, do I want to spend money, though? I actually want to buy I actually want to buy, like, random things. How you doing, by the way? Let me synthesize some quartz. I have a lot of these gems that I need to buy. A lot of attack 4s, a lot of ruby gems. Hey! Let's start buying some ruby gems. And maybe a sapphire gem? Or 5? Oh wait, hold on. There's water and then there's sapphire. I guess I can get one of each. They are pretty expensive though. Screw it. And water gem. Topaz gem, I have at least one. Defense 4. What else can I buy? Hip seal. Emerald gem. Defense, but ATS down. I don't know, I find like a little reason to use this one. I like my magic. But then again, I guess it could be equipped on... what's that called? Magic users, I think? I guess. Then there's Wind Gem. Huh. Ooh, Impede. And there's Wood Gem as well. Oh. Dude, this is expensive. What the hell? I'll buy one. And then there's the Onyx. Yo, Action 5. Damn. But hold on. Isn't there Cast 3? No, there isn't Cast 3. Gosh darn it. Ah, this is so good though. All the speed in the world. Deathblow 2. Oh, okay. Time to cast start is greatly decreased. There's no cast 3. Damn it! My hopes and dreams have been ruined, then thwarted. I should probably get this gold gem, if only for the like the mini items. There's also strike too. Hey, remember that action 3, 4, and 5 reduced my movement squares? Man, I don't need to move. I could just be like, you know, I don't know. Okay. EP5, 8012, 710-7, hit 4, Mirage Gem 2. Huh. So max EP or Gold Gem. Arts EP cost might get a 50%. That's really good. I almost feel this is like much better than Silver Gem. You know, I'm gonna get this. And right now, there go all my all my gear. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of like wasting all my things. A lot of mutes, attack 4s and whatnot. Oh, I wish I had more ruby gems. I guess I can get another attack 4. Might as well. I guess I'll get another defense or a topaz gem. And there you go. I spent all my stuff. Maybe I can get another action 4. Sure, whatever's left, right? Sometimes it's good to just have extra. Have extra. Yeah, I'm pretty much spent on everything else. But I am poor though, so I need to. Let's see how strong the enemies are here right now with my team. I think I equipped everyone with their strongest stuff, right? Oh, wow, Zin is totally underpowered at the moment. Well, let's see. Huh, I would have totally expected like a door to be here. Guess not though. But yeah, everyone hella underpowered. Not too sure how far I'm gonna go. What the hell is that thing? Okay, let's fight him. Oh, Ow. Whoa, they do some damage. Ow. Yar. Alright. Nice. Hey, let's just kill him. Yeah! No, he resisted. I'm sad. I think the problem now is that my all my gear is relatively weak, so I think the only chance I have to do damage right now is with magic. But what's everyone at? Ooh, he doesn't like water. Interesting. Okay, blue impact then. Zin, do you have some sort of stand? And don't you have something to stop him? Sniper shot, impede. There we go. Nah, I don't feel like moving him. He doesn't need to move. He's too princely for that. Ow. Not again. Oh, what? Damn. Thunder God kick. Physical attack cannot be dispelled. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm blind. Whatever shall I do? Wow. Damn. Oh. Happy Trigger is kind of like whatever. I don't think I can actually win this with my current gear right now. Interesting. Yeah, they're too powerful for my gear at the moment, so... Punch him! Yeah, if I even want to stand a chance, I'm gonna have to upgrade my stuff, or at least just go with people with who to do a little bit more damage. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can win with Zin. Hey, next boss, how you doing? I am like horribly underpowered right now in this area. Oh no, we are in a pinch. I am dead. Oh well. Well, there goes my 1cc run. Too bad. Ooh, wait, that's right. Chapter 11 came out? Oof. Reason to start playing that game more again. Alright. I have determined that the airhill is strong right now. I should play GFL again. Oh well. 10 to 6. Like, oh god, 10 to 6 is hard though, if I remember correctly. Actually, I don't remember correctly. Oh, what? Wow, spiders though. door hunt. I'm not too sure which way I want to go right now. I think the first thing I can probably do is yar. Nice. Doo doo doo. Happy trigger. What? Why doesn't it? Oh well. Oh. Why are they so strong? Damn. Stop hitting each other. Lame-o. Do 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 do. Actually, I can just yar her. Okay. Yar. But then he would do, like, he'll do that. Yeah, whatever. Screw it. I just wanted to use it right now. Because someone might die if I don't use it. Oh, that's right. I need to replace the stream, like the thing, real quick. I'll put it back in once I get started again. I need to realize I forgot that I moved the thing. So you know what's bothering me right now? Let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. So where are you, chat? Right over here, right? Okay, I'm moving you back up here. Yeah, there you go. You are now back at your rightful place. Don't you have like a healing thing that heals everybody? Oh, cool, you do. Sweet! Everyone's so underpowered. It's kind of sad. I honestly think the best thing for me to do right now is to... Wow, look at all that damage though. Yay. Cool, everyone leveled up. That's all I care about. I think right now I'm probably just going to go through some doors at the moment. So let's just go through the obvious one. And plus, you know, if I go through the doors, I gain some money. And money is good. So I think the first thing people have to bring in is... oops. Get back here, Josette. Let's try that first door. The playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast they seek to overcome. Alright. Let's save then. Yeah, I felt like, you know, just delaying it a little bit. Well, let's see how this goes. Only then shall the door open. Sure. I wonder what this is about then. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Good thing I have my big ass mug of water and a hint of coffee. By the way, I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Because I took your memories. One month after the collapse of the Liberarch, the banquet to celebrate the crisis of successful revolution was over, with Estelle and her friends having largely left the capital to go elsewhere. One of them, however, Prince Olvert Riest Anur, sat rather comfortably in the ambassador's office in Grand Sol's Erebonian embassy, his work in the country not quite settled. I can't believe that's you! I mean, my deepest apologies for not noticing that you were His Highness Prince Olvert sooner. Ah, there you go. His gear's right here. Oh, I'm not surprised you never realized I may be a prince, but my mother was a commoner. What point is there in this bothering to remember my face? It's not as though I often show myself in the palace or attended high society gatherings. Knowing me certainly isn't going to help you in moving up the ranks, my friend. Damn. Haha. There's no need to be humble, Your Highness. Besides, I'm actually rather grateful for you, Ambassador. You gave me all kinds of useful advice during my stay here at the MC that I'm sure will be my benefit in the future. Well, well meant words such as act like a man of the Empire for once in your life and stop idling here, go home and try doing some damn work. Oh, Your Highness, I only mean. Oh boy, Your Highness, I think you're tormented him enough for one day. The ambassador behaved in the same way any other sane man would in his position. If anything, I'd say he has every right to be angry at us for keeping the truth from him for so long. But Mueller, I suppose you're right. I'll spare him any more teasing for now. I actually wasn't joking around being grateful to you, though. You truly have done admirable work over the past month. I have? Acting as a pipeline with the Empire, checking the safety of Erebonians residing in Liberal, helping the international liner resume service. And those are only the tip of the iceberg. You've done so much more. You have my deepest thanks as a prince of the Empire. I am not worthy of such praise, Your Highness. You, however, deserve the utmost for braving the danger you did flying up to the Liber Arc. All of what happened seemed to have caused quite a commotion in our homeland, so the people seem to be rather relieved now that they know the danger has passed. It's all thanks to your courage that they are able to rest easy. Oh, there's no point in flattering me, Ambassador. I just did what I could, nothing more, nothing less. And I couldn't have done anything alone. All I was able to accomplish was thanks to the help of those around me. I'm fairly removed from the stereotype of Erebonians as stern, strong, and self-sufficient, if I do say so myself. As rude as it may be to agree, perhaps you're correct. And yet I believe your willingness to be flexible most definitely helped rather than hindered you here. I believe people like you are exactly what the Empire is going to need in the future. Oh no! Regardless of how I may feel about His Excellency the Chancellor's approach. Ambassador. Well, this is a surprise. I was under the impression that you supported the Chancellor. Then again, you are noble. Does that lead you to oppose his reformist policies, perhaps? I may be noble on paper, but I'm only a baron. All in all, I generally fall in favor of his reformist policies. Be that as it may, while this may just be the result of being liberal for so long and in being influenced by the ways of its people, I do sometimes find myself becoming frightened by this hardline approach. I can't help but wonder exactly what direction he's trying to take our old nation. Interesting. Your Highness. Oh, I was just thinking that I'm quite glad to have taken the chance to engage in such a fruitful talk with you just before departing the country. I pray you will continue doing all you can to ensure the peace of Liberal and the surrounding nations while I'm gone. Preferably in cooperation with Ambassador Cochrane. Yes, let's not forget her, I suppose. Still, it's true that since the non-aggression pact was signed, there has been some progress with regards to the cross-belt problem. And given that it was Liberal who proposed said impact, that makes my role in future negotiations very important indeed. I presume that is what you are trying to say? Ah, you are a sharp one, my good man. Excellent. Now I can return to the capital with my mind at ease. Leave everything to me, Your Highness. I will be looking forward to hearing what you achieve back in our homeland. Erebonia. Oh well. This truly is a country like no other. I never thought the day would come where I would hear things like that from the noble of the Empire. Indeed, he's apparently somewhat less of an obstinate man than I thought he was. Perhaps this nation's very air has the power to genuinely change people. It seems to have an effect on you too. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more smiles from you these days than I used to. Eh, I am loath to admit, but that may be that may well be true. I still find myself wishing that you would learn from Librarian's dignity and sense of restraint, however. Two quantities you don't particularly possess in any measure. In fact, you have far too much of their opposites. You say that, but these quantities are the only weapon that I have. I don't have much that will allow me to compete against the Chancellor. I need to use what little happens to be tucked in my corner as best as I can. Have there been any changes to our plans? None. We should be able to proceed as arranged. 3 days ago, the Chancellor left the capital on a tour of the Eastern Arabonia. Tomorrow, you'll be returning there aboard the Arsteel, while he's still out in the east. All those who need to be made aware of our return have been given proper notice. Your arrival in Arabonia will make a real impact. Of that, I'm certain. What potential obstructions to the plan are there at present? Nothing major. There has been some movements in the Intelligence Division's 4th subdivision, but not much. There's a chance that everyone is being cautious because the Arsteel is involved. But I'd put to greater odds on the idea that everyone is just treating this as a pompous performance by you and not taking it seriously. Well, they'd be right too. It is. I have no choice but to start here, even if it means I'd have to use liberal. And if I'm going to put on a show, why not put on the finest one the skies have ever seen? What? I suppose I can't argue that. I'm sorry to trouble you at this late hour, Your Highness. A message has arrived for you from Hemdar. What would you have me do? Really? Alright, come in. Pardon me. Well, if it isn't Lechter. I was wondering where you've been. I haven't seen you all day. I've been exceptionally busy with work since the morning, I'm afraid. I'd hoped you'd be able to come and see you earlier since you'll be leaving tomorrow. I'm terribly sorry for not being able to. Oh, never mind that. If that work of yours is done now, we three could always enjoy some sensual quality time together for the remainder of the night. Uh-oh. So, what? So, what was the message from the Capital Secretary? They have acknowledged receipt of His Highness' message. However, they didn't anticipate that you may be able to arrive all the way from Gransel in less than half a day. As such, they're currently in a minor panic, trying to ensure everything is ready for the ceremony tomorrow. That does come as a surprise. There's nothing like the Arsteel when it comes to the speed at home. Oh, how cruel you both are so finally ignoring my proposal. Although it sounds as though the stage will be set in time. Now I need to decide on an outfit that will leave everyone's jaws on the floor to sweeten my arrival. Perhaps a glistening coat and white loincloth will do the trick? Yeah, man, that made a grand impact, alright. Yo. I almost wish I could go along and see it myself. Please don't encourage him. You show remarkable promise for someone so young. What do you say? What do you say to coming back onto Arsteel with me? I'd welcome your company. Your work here in Liberal is just as done as it is, isn't it? Your offer certainly is tempting, but I'm afraid I have another job to take care of soon. The thought is appreciated, of course. Really? Well, that's a shame. Good luck with the next job of yours. Ooh. Next job. Oh, okay. I was like, I've seen Lichter before. Isn't he one of the random bracers? I guess so. Oh wait, Lecter is the... Oh, Chloe Senpai. Oh yeah, I was like, that name though sounds very familiar. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that is Second Secretary Lecter Arnold. Is it safe to assume he's one of the chancellors? Oh, most definitely, yes. He came through Hocken Gate on foot and took up his new position at the embassy a month ago. And right around the same time, we headed to the Olibra Ark aboard the Arstil at that. There's no way that could possibly be coincidence. No, it couldn't. The most likely possibility seems to be that he's part of the intelligence division. Alright. Are you sure not doing anything regarding him at the time was a good idea? Ooh, absolutely. We need some way to find out what the Chancellor was up to after all. We'll probably get some kind of reaction from the Chancellor through his reports at some point. Probably in about 2 weeks where the Chancellor's tour is finished. You'd planned that far along ahead. Ugh. You've planned that far ahead along, haven't you? Well, in that case, I'll be sure that we're ready. Well, I'll be counting on you, love. Oh, so gay. Oh, not really. It's just that the moon has come out. And what a beautiful moon it is. Man, this prince, though. Nice, beautiful, pixely moon. It's strange to think that this will be the last time we see the moon from here. Truth be told, I'm going to miss it. Well, well, it looks like putting a smile on your face a little more often isn't the only thing the Liberal's done for you. It's opened up your eyes to a life's natural beauty as well. But in all seriousness, we'll just have to do all we can to be able to come back and see it again one day. While we're both still alive. Indeed. Alright. Next morning. So what's this about? Ooh, back. Crack. There we go. Your Majesty, Your Highness, I humbly thank you for both of your generous hospitality during my stay in your fine kingdom. You were even gracious enough to humor my brazen request for escorting me back to Helmdar aboard the Arsteel. This debt I owe you will be repaid many times over in the future, rest assured of that. Oh, you need to think of that as anything we went out of our way for. Escorting an honored state guest back home is a matter of course. Alright. Particularly a guest to whom we owe a great deal of gratitude. If you ever have an opportunity, please do come back to Liberal again in the future. I imagine Estelle and Joshua will be back by then too. So we'll all be able to give you a nice warm welcome. Aw. I'm already excited for my next visit. Have they left the country yet, by the way? They're busy getting ready to leave over in Rolent at the moment, I believe. I'm planning to see them off when the time comes. I see. Incidentally, while the ruins of Hamel are currently sealed off, I'll do what I can on my end to ensure that they are allowed inside. Could I trouble you to pass that along to them? Certainly. Thank you very much, Your Highness. Oh, think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all they've done for me. I owe you a great deal, too, Cassius. If not for your assistance, stopping that armored division from crossing into Liberal wouldn't have been as simple as it was. Oh man, I could say the same for you. God, how are you able to route a whole army to be like, yo man? Still, as I'm sure you're aware, that outcome will have been well within the realm of possibility for the Chancellor. I doubt he was even surprised by the incident. Really? Most likely not. Erebonia has nothing and had nothing yet. It had nothing. Erebonia had nothing anything to gain from using that situation to occupy Liberal. Certainly not to the extent that it would be worth going out of their way to develop insufficient steam tanks or inefficient steam tanks. The only reason I can see him for doing that was what he did was a show of power to surrounding nations, a statement that even without orbital power, Erebonia's armies could still act. I indeed suspect that was his intent all along. So it's just a simple show of power, huh? Goodness. I wonder how long that steam tank brigade would have lasted anyway. So you did notice, the orbital shutdown phenomena was a complete unknown to the rest of the continent. Perhaps it might never occur again, but there's always a chance it might, whether it be here or somewhere else entirely. I hear the Empire only built a relatively small number of those tanks and all, too. Certainly not enough to launch a full-scale invasion. By the sounds of it, they were just put together in Reinford's factories using parts intended for standard orbital tanks. But as it stands, the know-how to put together tanks like that only exists in the Empire. And in these unpredictable times, no other nation had the time or resources to try and develop extremely inefficient steam-powered weaponry. That's a good point. So they just took out all the stops, huh? Is it whatever works? In a sense, because of what just happened, the Imperial Army's effect as a deterrent is even more greater than ever. He's using war as a diplomatic tool, and very efficiently at that. None of this has ever occurred to me. I had a long way to go before I'm fit to be the ruler of the country. Aw, Estelle. Oh, not Estelle. Claudia. Well, why do I call her Estelle? Don't beat yourself up too much about it. He's no ordinary foe to even the most hardened veterans. The Chancellor always seems to be thinking several steps ahead of the rest of the world. It's impressive no matter what he may think of his actual ideas. I'm quite the reckless fool to be trying to challenge him, if I do say so myself. Don't be silly, Your Highness. How you can say that with a smile on your face is utterly beyond me. You should focus on building yourself a strong foothold to begin with. I do hope you'll be careful. No matter what may occur, be sure not to lose sight of exactly where you stand. Of course, Your Majesty. If I were to go and bring shame upon myself now, I'd be wasting all the effort involved in escorting me back home. I'll be sure to take what you have said to heart. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Who is that? What's up, Hilda? Whatever is the matter? It's not often I see you so flustered. My apologies, Your Majesty. It's just a guest for you arrived at all of a sudden at the castle. Ordinarily, I would not have rushed in while you were meeting with the others, but the visitor is so irregular that I thought you should know at once. It sounds like it's about time I take my leave then. Actually, the visitor said he would like to greet you as well, and not just Her Majesty. Hilda, just who is this visitor? Well, he introduced himself as Chancellor Gildeath Osborne of the Erebonian Empire. Who's that guy? I don't know. Dude, that long hair, though. It is an honor to be granted a personal audience. I am Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial Government. Natural shitbag, of course. I look the part, don't I? My apologies for the abrupt intrusion. So you are Chancellor Osborne. And it is a pleasure to meet you again as well, Your Highness. It's been a while since we've last met, has it not? I hope these passing months have seen you well. Yes, a year sounds about right. Still, while I hope you'll forgive me for asking, just what did prompt you, someone of your stature, to appear at the castle without warning? Oh, wow. I'd very much like to hear your side of the story. Can I hear him say Hua?
My apologies, Your Highness. You see, these past few days, I've been touring Eastern Erebonia on routine inspections. It's been going very smoothly, more so than I had initially anticipated. I had enough free time in my schedule to pay a cordial visit.
Oh my, is that so?
Naturally, I would have preferred to come here while the crisis was still unfolding like you yourself did, Your Highness. Unfortunately, the confusion in southern Arabonia was simply too pressing a matter, and I had no choice but to deal with that first. This was the first chance that presented itself to come here and meet directly with Her Majesty, so I acted with the utmost expediency, something like that. I hope you forgive my lack of proper decorum in failing to give advance notice for my arrival. That does make sense, at least. Regardless, please don't concern yourself with me. No doubt you wish to offer your greeting to Her Majesty.
My thanks, Your Highness.
Well then, allow me to extend my most heartful greetings of both of you, Queen Alicia and Princess Claudia. It's abundantly clear that the crisis that unfolded here had been quite the ordeal for yourselves and for your nation's people. You have my deepest sympathies for the hardships you have endured, as well as my commendation for bringing this situation under control. Oh boy. I thank you for your kind words, Your Excellency. If anything, we should be apologizing to you for the fact that the southern side of your nation was caught up in what we should have been our problem. We should be the ones going to you, rather than having you trouble yourself to come all the way to Liberal. I beg you to accept our apologies together with my deepest thanks for coming here today. I would never ask for apologies. I've heard what happened was the work of the shadowy organization stirring up trouble within your borders. While I meant well by sending a military force to aid you, I wouldn't have done something so careless had I known the truth of the matter. My actions were rash, foolish even, and I was rightfully reprimanded by His Imperial Majesty for them. Oh my. Fortunately, His Highness the Prince was able to act with all due haste to put right my misstep before an even greater harm was done. I owe you a great deal of gratitude for that, Your Highness. And congratulations besides for your part in bringing an end to the crisis. Oh, I did nothing out of the ordinary. I had a lot of help from Her Majesty, Her Highness, and Brigadier General Bright here too. Bright, you say? It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Excellency. I am Cassius Bright, a Brigadier General in the Liberian Royal Army. Pleasure's all mine, I assure you. Your name's rather well known even in the Empire. Not as much as yours is known here in Liberal, I would imagine. It's an honor to be able to speak with you in person. I'd certainly surprised to be able to, though. Coming here on a whim can't have been easy for a man as busy as yourself. Okay. It sounds as though I may have underestimated just how capable you are.
Not at all. I was greatly impressed to see the Royal Army's effectiveness in dealing with that tumult here.
Your forces have proven powerful yet flexible, capable of dealing with emergencies ably and decisively.
I might go so far as to say it embodies an ideal that the Imperial Empire, with its swollen ranks, could never hope to realize.
You flatter us, Your Excellency. For your part, I hear you were responsible for the establishment of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division. Really? Our army is in desperate need of a new one of its own, so I find myself quite envious. It almost sounds like the two of us each want what the other has. Yes, so it does. May I ask, Your Excellency, what will you be doing now? For my part, I'm intending to leave Liberal today, so I'm afraid I won't be around much longer. Yes, so I've been told. I believe you're intending to make your grand arrival in Hamdallar aboard the famous R-Steel. I'm impressed you're already aware. I almost wish I could return to Arabonia on board it alongside you. But alas, I'm afraid I have other business demanding my attention after I'm finished here. I'll be leaving Liberal separately this afternoon. Oh, that is a shame. I would very much have liked to invite you to this week's banquet. Please, you need not go to such troubles on my account. I feel as though I put you out enough showing my unannounced as I did, to say nothing of dining with such an esteemed company. Still, I do have some time before the airship I'll be leaving on is due to depart. That being the case, may I ask you for a little of your time, Your Highness? I have a few things I'd like to discuss with you personally. Oh boy. Very well. I have some matters I would actually like to discuss personally with you as well. What a fortuitous coincidence. Allow me to have a room arranged for you two, like two of you, to have at your discretion. To have your discussion then. Hilda, if you would. Certainly, Your Majesty. Man, royalty though.
I hope it's not something gay.
It could be. Who knows, man? All these princely affairs. Uh-oh. It's evil music now. Ah. It's obvious that Her Majesty is quite the tea fancier. If this blend is anything it goes by, the fragrance, the temperature, the taste, I'd be hard-pressed to find fault with any of it. I've always been more of a coffee man myself, but I have no doubt that I'd be content with a cup of this at my desk every morning. As much as I'd like to agree with you, I don't believe we're here to talk about beverages. So, shall we get right to the point? What did you want to discuss with me? Ha ha! I see your sojourn in Liberal have proven most fruitful. Pardon? When we last spoke, you struck me as a bright, flexible young man. And no doubt you still are, but now I see you in a resilient inner strength girding those aspects. I'm sure His Majesty will be most delighted with your personal development. Meanwhile, I see you as the same fearless man I've always known you to be. More so, even, that crushing aura about you seems to have only grown over time. It's as if you feed on the resentment of those who live in the territories you annex. Ah, such harsh words, Your Highness. Personally, I prefer the term political unification annex. Beautiful, like political unification. Annex can carry such negative connotations, you know. Oh boy. That's true, he's not full noble, huh? Since the end of the 100 Days War, our army hasn't committed a single act of aggression. All our unifications have been entirely peaceful. Oh, you're quite right about that. On the surface, oh? It's amazing how similar the annexation process is every single time it happens. It starts with a small nation or independent state with an array of problems beyond repair. Those problems start to worsen, after which Jaegers and other dangerous elements enter, plunging public order to an all-time low. Desperate for a solution, the local government requests the help of the Imperial Army. Before they know it, they're part of the Empire. Well, it's not as though I can deny what you're saying. Each instance does share certain commonalities. Still, it's to be expected. Inevitable consequence of the age of unchecked growth and progress in which we live. The Imperial Army is simply acting in the Empire's best interests, helping to stabilize our neighbors for the good of the Empire. And it's understandable that they would. Jeez. I do find myself rather curious why Intelligence Division members are going to such nations with such peculiar frequency. Well, before the problems I described worsen, no less. I won't press as to where you came by such information, as curious as I am. But I will say this, at its most basic level, these actions are about risk management. It is because we've been acting to minimize such risks beforehand that the army has been able to successfully quell each problem in turn. With the small price of earning the disdain of the people in those nations and an increased risk of terrorism in exchange. To tell you the truth, I'm rather astounded that you have the courage to come here to Liberal all on your own to begin with. After all, you've earned yourself the biggest target for terrorists in all of Erebonia. Your concern is touching, Your Highness. I would ask that you not trouble yourself with my safety. I employ some very skilled subordinates tasked primarily with eliminating the risk of terrorist attacks against me. Hello, no name for the moment. Okay. Really now? That Lechter is one of those, I assume. A rather peculiar fellow, isn't he? But a very useful one all the same. Working out the scheduling for this trip and taking all the necessary precautions to ward off terrorist threats were both his doing. Really? The stuff that he does behind the scenes. And thanks to his commendable efforts, I can depart from Crossbell free from worries as soon as I finish my business here. Crossbell? Are you surprised? I'll be participating in a top-secret discussion with the representative of the Crossbell government. What was Crossbell again? Forget. Recently, a large amount of funding has been flowing into country through Republican channels, putting our allies on the defensive. I've always meant to just visit at some point, and this seemed the perfect opportunity. Are you out of your mind? Crossbell is full of enemies and different factions at each other's throats. I hear it's now even a hotbed for terrorists and criminal organizations because of its position as a buffer state. Hey HG, how you doing? Yeah, I saw you playing GG. Anyways, Crossbell, the Solid Country be Arbonia and Republic. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks for the reminder. So they're just like a separate little state, huh? Long time HG, by the way. Does that really sound like a place the Arbonia Chancellor would go under the unofficial visits? I'm surprised to hear you from advocating caution in the face of potential danger, Your Highness. After all, it was you who flew to an ancient city at great risk for your own safety and returned unharmed after surveying it. Ooh. Well, upgrade on okay, man. Hey, thanks for the host. Lifestyle change, nice. Thanks for the host, Broken Boy. Good stuff, okay. I'll get to the chat like a little more close. I'm kind of curious how this goes. Compared to such rousing risk-taking, my visit to Crossbell would be child's play. As I'm sure you're aware, you're regarded as something of a hero back in Erebonia now. To see a hero make a grand return befitting his newly minted legend and aboard the famous Arsteel no less. Naturally, our hero has also taken time to ensure that every known newspaper and magazine are aware of this homecoming too. No doubt your triumphal return will be every bit as glorious as this played out to your imagination, Your Highness. Do be sure to capitalize on the chance as best you can build yourself a firm foothold. I expect greater things from you after all. This guy is pretty serious. Okay, it left her. So HG, dang, lose weight has to be now. Tired of being tired. Also found out, ooh, yikes. Good old health issues, man. Man, I also need to like move myself, man. I have not been moving. I've only been working at home for the past couple days. But it's good that I'm hearing you again. I got your follow from YouTube and a re-follow from Facebook on Twitch as well. So you've been kind of doing your own thing. That's good, man. Uh-oh. Birdo! Really? He knows... Oh, that's right. He remembers... Scree! Hey, buddy. You haven't changed a bit much, huh? Scree, scree, scree. Scree, 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 scree. Oh, like ton happened, huh? It's nice to see you and your master are doing alright. No, it's no, let's see, that's no problem, HG. I'm just glad you're doing okay. Admittedly, yeah, it's been a while myself, you know, that I've been seeing you around. As for myself, I started to play more of this game, so I'm at least trying to make my presence like known a lot more. And funny enough, like I think Tuesday and Thursdays are the main times that I stream now these days, even if it's just this game. Oh, that's your birthday wish? Nice, man. Well, good luck with that, man. Losing weight is a pain. But yeah, good old health issues, man. And you know what? We're stuck at home, so there's stuff you can do to work out at home, man. Yeah, man. Let's get healthier all the same, for sure, man. Just in the warding phase. Oh, so you caught it early. That's good to know, man. Anyways, let me continue reading this. You can continue chatting, but yeah, hold on. Okay, so yeah, Stig's still here, huh? Lechter. Push-ups, sit-ups. So has it really been that long since Lechter? I guess yeah, Lechter only really I was around for that 1 year, huh? That closed in there, huh? I pray I'm not causing any trouble by taking a tour of the castle like this. The view from the terrace clear certainly is beautiful, isn't it? What happened to you, Lechter? How did you end up working for Chancellor Osborne? I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Are you perchance mistaking me for someone else? What? Your name is Lechter Ardenel. You are the student council president at Genus Royal Academy, which you have attended before leaving suddenly 2 years ago. Yo. It's been 2 years, huh? Dang. So no, I'm not mistaking you for someone else. Ah, but that's where you were wrong, because my name is actually Lech Terrarudinel. I can certainly see how our names could become mixed up, however, they are scarcely close. Still, now you know, please just call me Lech. Don't try and joke around with me, Lechter. Do you have any idea how worried all of us were when you just disappeared without a word? You submitted your notice to leave the academy and then just were never seen again. Even the otherwise calm Leo let out a cry of anger when he found out. Damn. And all of Lucy could do was give a sad smile and say, "This is just like him," the whole time with tears in her eyes. Huh. Jill and Hans were heartbroken, and so was I. Aw. Yet after all that, after all this time, you finally show yourself, knowing full well that I'm here, and this is how you act? By pretending you were someone else? Oh boy. Oh man, he's still laughing. Damn. Oh, sorry, don't need this for the scary glare. You're still taking things way too seriously. Jeez. Looks like it'll take more than stepping up as Crown Princess to change that part of you. Aw. Oh boy. But you know, seeing you makes me feel kinda relieved. I've always figured if someone like you became Crown Princess, you'd have virtually no freedom to do anything other than work. But from all that reached my ears, it sounds like you actually doing alright for yourself. And you even made some great new friends after I left the academy, didn't you? Nice. Oh, well, it's good that he's okay. Nonetheless, it's thanks to you that I was able to change it all. You were the one who gave me the first push in the right direction. I never got the chance to thank you properly after you left. But all this time, I've always been grateful to you. Well, consider me honored. Do I get a kiss in return? You do not. I may feel respect toward you, but nothing romantic. Damn, that's a bummer. There was me, all taken in by how pretty you'd become, wondering if I could be the start of something downright magical. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of people are kind of questionable at GG, man. Mixed about Strive, yeah, that's what I've kind of seen. Anyways, story. I wonder if it started something downright magical, and what happens to me instead? My dreams of romance and sweet smooches are crushed to nothing more, nothing before they can even begin. Oh man, I sure you don't mean a word of that, you know. You're looking very sharp yourself, though. It's surprising to see. Every time I've seen you before today, it was in that heavily flayed uniform worn in the most sloppy way imaginable. Aw, I think you'll find I was merely making a fashion statement. That wasn't laziness or sloppiness. Every part of it was certainly calculated and considered to have maximum effect. The scary thing is, I actually believed you. You always seemed as if you cared for nothing but having fun and causing trouble, yet when it came down to it, you were wise before your years. And I finally seen part of the reason behind that today. I'll ask you again, Lechter. How did you end up working for the Chancellor Osborne like this? Just what happened to you between submitting your notice to leave the academy and now? Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out later. Yeah, your thing about current fighting games, I'm finding more and more as I play RPGs and other games. I'm like, I only like listening to about fighting game stuff. Actually, let me take a moment to talk.
Camera!
So yeah, I really don't play fighters really more that much, huh? all I do is play video games and work all the time. So yeah, yeah, I have a camera that's like right there. So I wait. Oh yeah, the seven like the 7 remake. I need to finish this game, this game first before I can even think about playing other games. So I can't see myself playing Final Fantasy for like I don't know, maybe a year, like quite literally a year from now. Because I, oh really? Oh that's right, that's right. You work for a certain company. That game's amazing. Ah, jeez. I just like the memes that come out of it so far. Like Eris with the chair. I'm like, yeah. Ah man. So yeah. But man, I have like a weird backlist of RPGs and games that I need to play before I even get to Final Fantasy for sure. Angry Aerith is pretty good. Oh, the camera. I thought the biggest problem would be like the table. The freaking table. Oh, table memes are hilarious, man. Yo, man. Table memes. Okay, I'm gonna continue playing this. I'm like in the middle of story mode, so. Alright, on the contrary, I was expecting you to tell me to back off. Oh, high Dios forbid, what reason would I come to suggest such a thing? After all, at the end of the day, our positions are functionally the same. I'm not sure I understand. Do you not think so? Personally, I find it difficult to believe that you would not harbor some hatred toward Erebonia as it is today. A grand empire clinging to the glories of a bygone era, ruled by nobility and shackled by meaningless conventions. Am I wrong? People call me the Blood and Iron Chancellor as though I hold the whole of Erebonia in the palm of my hand. But in reality, my position is far more tenacious. I have supporters and allies in the capital, certainly, but outside its walls, the nobility holds far more sway than any of them. And while this is true, I hold a great amount of power in the form of the Imperial Army. Even then, I only truly command about 70% of it. Only 70%? What the hell, man? The remainder is loyal to the nobility, who also maintain their own private armies. With those factors in, my advantage sinks substantially. Dang, so yeah. So you see, I'm still very much in the midst of a battle to truly exert control. Which is why you are building railways all over the country to expand your area of influence. And you've been annexing new territory to that same end. I've long thought, you clearly understand me better than anyone else. That is why I'll say this once again. Work with me, Your Highness. With your support, our nation will be able to bring around real reform faster than ever. The noble fraction, bloated with its centuries of decadence, can be stopped before they even have the chance to unify against us. Dang. Surely that's what you desire more than anything. Let me ask you a simple question, Chancellor. What connection do you have with Debaucherous? I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you're asking. I will say this, however. I am a firm believer in using every resource at my disposal in the name of achieving reform. Man, politics, though. That's the way I believe in handling politics. There you go. Politics, yo. I see. Well, it certainly does seem as though we would see eye to eye in many ways. And that's all the more reason why I'm afraid I must refuse your offer. Uh-oh. Is that so? Yes, I find it difficult to like the rotten noble faction that exists in the Empire. Or perhaps you're right that hate is the more appropriate word. But my feelings of fear toward your methods are far greater than my feelings of hatred toward the nobles. Damn. What you seem to be doing is trying to compel Erebonians with a delusive utopia to whip them into an enthusiastic frenzy. No doubt by successfully convincing the people the old guard will fall into the metaphorical firestorm created. And yet by then, the gears will have already began turning. There will be no satisfying a roused populace with thirst for revolution. Dang. The storm will just keep growing larger and more ravenous, engulfing anything and everything. anything and everything in its wake. You know this, don't you, Chancellor? But of course! After all, that's what I intend to happen. It's the first stage of my reforms. I'd be more than happy to share that further details with you if you were to decide to work with me, Your Highness. In the meantime, I wish you well in strengthening your foothold back in the Empire. I somehow feel that this is something that's like gonna be explained far greater in future games. um, you can probably like say if that's the case or not. But yeah, of course, if that's your intention, you'll find it necessary to work with nobles or so despise. Yeah, you truly do see through everything, don't you? Uh-oh. Well, that sounds like the noon bell. The airship should be arriving shortly. Which means it's time for me to take my leave, I'm afraid. I look forward to seeing you again in the capital in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, this foreshadowing, exactly. Dang. I take it the discussion is over then. What's wrong? You look awfully tired. Oh, nothing. I'm just feeling like odd and new at what the monster I decided to pick a fight with. Jeez. Oh, back to them. Oh yeah. Well, taking briefly away from the game itself a little bit, yeah. But from what you said earlier, at least GG Strive had the music. GG Strive is the music OST and it comes with a free game. It's a big meme that's going around. First time I heard that. It's like, what a beautiful OST. I guess the game comes with it, right? The game does look beautiful though. From all the things that I've seen from it so far. Good old Guilty Gear. Oh man. Anyways, proper time for the airship to arrive. I'm gonna have to stop you there and get going. What? See ya, Sieg. Next time I see you, I'll bring you some Erebonian salami as a souvenir, okay? Scree. Yo, are you planning to just disappear without telling me anything a second time? Oh, got an important question for you. Did you fall in love with someone while I was away? God damn it. Hit the nail on the head, huh? Aw, that's so cute. First love, right? How's that feel? Heart all aflutter 1 minute, end of the world the next? Don't you dare start teasing me. But you're right though, I did. He rejected me this very spot not long ago. Wait, you're joking, right? There's a coincidence I didn't see coming. Oh man, I'm not sure about that. It feels like you know everything sometimes. Man, I'm not some kind of all-knowing, all-seeing divinity. Yeah, damn. That's what makes the world so interesting to me. Uh-oh. Aww. I'm happy for you, Chloe. Knowing the pain of lost love is what makes a girl's blossom, in my humble opinion. Do you feel like the whole experience will let you get a step closer to the person you want to be? Well, what about you? Do you feel you're getting closer to becoming the person you want to be by being at the Chancellor's side? Kind of hard to do that when I don't have a person I want to be to begin with. I'm just sticking with him because it feels like it'll be fun, that's all. Huh. I've been doing it since before I joined the Academy, in fact. Interesting. That prince is proving surprisingly capable, but he still isn't a match for the Chancellor. Tell him to watch his back, alright? So that he doesn't get swallowed up by that monster after he gets tired of dancing. Jeez. Goodbye, Lechster. And that's the last we ever hear of Chloe. Jeez, man. Thank you all for waiting. The Kalbarna International Airliner bound for the Principality of Rhine-Feria will be departing momentarily. Please mind your footing on the board. Jeez, dude. Yeah, he just bows to the bows to the country. Shipping clone Lechter? I could see that. Dang. Still though. Yep, there he goes, man. So that was the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Still, I can't believe he actually went out of his way to use a civilian airship when he probably had a private one of his own. I'd heard rumors about how out of the ordinary he is, but he lives up to all of them. Aw, haha, he keeps me on his toes, to put it playfully enough. Him aside, thanks for coming all this way to see me off, Shara. I was lucky I just happened to have business here at the right time. It feels like this is going to be the last time we get to see one another for a while after all. Rather unfortunate, so as my dream is, and always was, to live away my days in the lap of luxury surrounded by women as beautiful as you. Well, good luck with that. Changing the subject though, who was the young man at the Chancellor's side? He didn't strike me as your ordinary guy. Oh, you could tell. But of course, I'd say I'm used to running into people who are out of the ordinary at this point. We've sure fought enough of them. His name is Lechter Ardenil. He's a secretary who was sent here by the Imperial government. Apparently, he was the one who planned out all the details of the Chancellor's visit to Liberal. I can't pretend to know much regarding his background, but he's exceptionally skilled at what he does. Actually, I know a little. She knows! What? Huh. Is it true? Yes. Something about attending the STEM Academy, and Student Council presidents, and being a lazy bastards, and then they disappeared. Unbelievable. Then, someone connected to the Chancellor has visited Liberal first. And he's very likely to have his own variable information network established here long before I even came up with the idea. I think it's safe for us to assume that's the case, which also means that it's safe to assume he knows every detail about all that's happened here since. From the coup d'etat to the crisis regarding the Ariel, all of it. This man gets more unbelievable by the minute. He actually gave me a message to pass on to you earlier too. Watch your back and so you don't get swallowed up by that monster when you get tired of dancing. He sure knows how to sting where it hurts, doesn't he? Oh man, I feel like I can see a whole new world of pleasure opening up before my eyes. He should know better. Getting outdone at every turn like this is really not my style. Damn. What do you mean? Captain Schwartz? I have a little favor I'd like to ask for when you were in the air. Uh-oh. Yo, wait, what's gonna happen? I'm rather impressed with how Prince Albert has come along. No matter how he chooses to act from here on, he will have his uses, to be certain. So you would say that, given that you think of everyone as your pawns. There's me, the prince, that society, indeed, and I am much the same. We are but pawns on this vast game board that is the Empire, where a thrill like no other will take place. But it's because you, too, wish to see how that game plan plays out that you've chosen to stand with me, is it not? Well, hey, what can I say? Just don't forget that this place right here might not be loyal forever. Or this piece right here not be loyal forever. And such a betrayal would be perfectly fine by me. Or did you honestly think I'd never considered the possibility it may happen? Just thought I'd come by out and say it. How are the other Ironbloods doing, by the way? They're all doing very well by the sound of it. Ironbloods. At the rate things are going, there's a chance all of the prince's efforts will be for naught. Perhaps I ought to hold him back on him a little. You sure don't pull any punches, do you? Uh-oh. You know something? I wouldn't write him off so easily if I were in your shoes.
What?
Yo, what up? He just goes up to the ship. Yo, that's such a dick thing to do. That's so good. Uh-oh. Whoosh. Damn. Flowers, yo. These look like rose petals. He gave him his love. If you look out the windows on the right-hand side of the airship, you will be able to see the famous high-speed cruiser. We've been informed that it's on his way to the Imperial Castle with Prince Alfred on the Erebonian Empire and on board. But he has also given us a message to relay to all the passengers on board today. I give thanks to Idios for the good fortune to have been able to meet you today. May your journey be filled with beautiful roses and her blessings. And of course, may your journey to your homes be a safe and pleasant one. That marks the end of his message. Damn! Yo! That's so cool. Yo, it's like, you know, as if a good president himself is just like, yo, man, what's up? He just waves to you. That is pretty godlike. Well then. I never thought there was a bigger dumbass in the world than me. There was a bigger dumbass in the world than me, and yet here we are. Oh boy. Exactly, man. Very well, debaucherous prince. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Show me how long you can hold out against me. Yo, this prince though, that is a presentation, man. There we go. Return to the Empire has been finished. Woohoo! Wait, divine eye. And all the money in the world, I can actually buy a gun. Alright. Cool. I can actually buy a gun. Okay. So something about the light starting as well. Since I have this, oops, oh no, stuff happened. Since I have this camera set up, I might as well just like, you know, get this thing going while I'm like, you know, in the sideline, just kind of trying to do other things. Thought I'd try to do something a little bit new for the time being. What do you guys think? Screen's right over there for me, and I can like when I look over at the chat, I can see you guys. So yeah. But geez, the prince though, and my sexy legs. I mean, you could, or hands. You know, who knows, man? I might be all seeing and all knowing. Good times. Jeez. What other things were they able to do? Well, I know I got money again, and I can do this thing again. Please don't. Good times. Anyways, what else am I want to do right now? Man, I'm gonna have to like... You know, I think the first thing I want to do at this time is to go back and upgrade my equipment. Let's see what I can actually upgrade first. Okay, shop, buy, weapons. Yeah, let's just wait. I can't even buy the latest gear? Oh my gosh, no. Do I have to start selling things? Man, I was hoping that I didn't have to sell things. Let me save first before I start selling more items. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of things about princely stuff, man. Few doors are required to achieve something like cooking a certain amount of food or fight battles. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, like, there's the food thing I don't have to do. So yeah, but I don't like trading in myself. I like to buy magic. I don't know if you're still in here, HD, but yeah, hope is all is well. I'm glad that you we are seeing you around again for sure. If you're, if you see this some other time, so yeah. Good to know everything's well. But especially during these interesting times, right? Anyways, what do I want to do right now? I got money. Well, hold on. Let's see if I have another door that I can continue on right now. You know what? Okay. Let's start selling stuff, I guess. Ritter bow. It's not even worth selling things. What the hell? Like, weapons are like worth nothing. Even the hatchets are not worth anything. 9 lives, Amagudo. Jeez. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to like sell all my quartz to even like have a chance of making a little bit of money for sure. Well, before I do, Josette. Oh boy. Oliver. Most of his stuff is pretty okay. And Mueller. Wow, I don't even have like any fire mirror, really. Well, I guess I'll sell some quartz. Water, I guess. No, wait. Have to trade quartz. Oops. Synthesize, trade. Let's do some wind, I guess. 200. There we go. I got money. Hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of going around a little bit. I don't even have any real stuff to go around. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I'm not used to. This is not even that much at all, man. You know what? Just so I don't feel like I feel hella poor. I guess all I can really do is upgrade some of my equipment. I mean, do that at least. Okay, yeah, let's go to the shop. Let's at least like buy a bow, because why not? And that's all I have for everything. All the other weapons are like freaking 8,000 plus. Well, except those whip. I got guns. Although, I don't think I have to worry about buying any more of this weapon for the time being. And most of the other guns are kind of like cheap as well. Moby Dick. What? There's a Moby Dick. Range and dexterity, but Moby Dick, that's a gun. Anyways, let's see what else I can do in the meantime. Probably have enough time that I want to do one more thing at the very least. So I've done this, so let's save one more time. I guess let's try doing one more door at the very least. It's like the doors themselves are like a full-time job, seriously. Okay, doors. Let's go to door 7, see what this is about. The guy's gonna be called Captain Ajax? What? Captain Ajax. Seems like a weird name. What's the context? Door to lay claim to its rewards, however you must first overcome a trial. What trial is this? Alright, let's see what this is about. What is this about? Clever. So this is a door that I can just go in with anybody, right? For the most part. Oh. overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Huh. I did not expect this. Well, if I die, I die. Ow. Kill him with fire? Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Well, fire won't work, man. Sorry. But that's a lot of people that have to fight. Hard to hit, it can split itself? Gosh darn it. Alright, well... This is gonna be awkward. Yeah, what am I supposed to do right now? I feel that I have to like go in and like just go in with like magic users for the most part. Actually, I can probably fight the the main boss. Star Door heals those who attack, but when its HP starts to get low, this may not be the best idea, but I'm gonna start bringing his defense down. Okay. And you, what am I gonna do with you? Fire EX. No, I'm gonna have to like use Silent Cross too. Well, let's start with Ariel, I suppose. Shoot. This is the wrong team to go with. Oh shoot. Well, let's actually try to make an attempt. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, they're coming at. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in like a bit more prepared. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Yeah. I might have to redo this somehow. Yeah, if I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have to take off Petrify. Actually, do I have enough for this? Yeah, I figured. I saved, right? Yeah, I think I did. I'm dead! No! So the prerequisite for this fight is to, so the prerequisite is to have everyone with Petrify stuff. So, if that's the case, let's plan this out. Okay, now I wanna see how I'm gonna work with this. So if I'm gonna do this, I almost want to go spin to win. Go all out AoEs and shit. So, or I can just dragon dive. How am I gonna do this? Okay, well, first of all, let's get my nuker in here. She'll help out with AoE shit. Yeah, let's I'm trying to come up with a plan right now. Yeah, just dragon dive. Dragon dive. No. Yep, there's my nuker. Who else should I go in with? I can go in with Tita. That'd be kind of funny. Sure, why not?
Oh!
Who is my third person that I'll come out with? I'm thinking... He has an AoE that I can start out with. She is gonna be good, but yeah. If Taunt actually works, yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know, if, like, that's what I'm betting on, actually. Just taunting everybody and him taking the brunt of the damage. Therefore, I won't have to, like, worry about anything. Then I can just basically spin to win, and it's gonna be hilarious. I can probably bring in Joshua.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Dragon Dive's gonna work out here. Not with what I'm intending to do. Screw it. Yeah, spin to win, man. I could totally go spin to win. Let's see, 18, 15, Zen, won't do much damage. She's gonna be good to, like, you know, nuke everything. I almost want to, like, just have Clo and go in with, like, all magic. All magic is blazing. Onegaishimasu. Actually, Shara. Okay, should be fine. Okay. As for everything else, let's see. For Clo, I want you to have all the magic in the world, because I want to use you as a nuke. Yeah, there we go. There you go, dual Crimson Eyes. She needs more ATS up, man. There's never enough ATS up. I think that's the most I can do for the time being. Okay. And the rest of you, I don't know, keep alive. Zin, you need a little something to help on your defense. So let me see. Who has the best defense right now? I can borrow the surcoat, I guess. Sorry, you're just gonna wear the bestia coat. And Zin, let's give you the battle surcoat, worn by a lolly. Steel arms. And Shara to go in a little bit better. Okay, now let's look at Clo's ornaments. Let's have the sapphire gem to make her hella strong. Let's see. What good spells are there that are darkness or whatnot? Let me see. There we go. Okay. Magic. Let's see what dark magic there is. Attack 90, confuse, enfeeble, zodiac. Okay, so that's light. Darkness. Okay. Whitekin Hana, Orville down, Death Scream. I can just Death Scream all day. Cause why not? Jeez, it takes that much HP? Good lord. Okay. So I just need 15 and 10. Alright, let's try that. Of course, How many times can Clove cast? Not that much. So she needs a little bit more magic. I don't have enough quartz for anything. Unless... So EP cut 4. And then I need cast. Can I even cast it yet? No, she needs something silver to make this work. So Clo... Defense 3. Hit 2, confuse, EP3. Okay, she has magic now. So EP cut, EP3, and something earthy. Actually, do I have enough to cast it now? Let me look at my spells. Clock down. Here we go, Hell's Gate. No, Shadow Spear, Dark Matter, Ascension. No, she doesn't have enough yet. What am I missing? Dude, found a value I've stacked. Yeah, wait. Abyss Fell's more strong, but Death Screen covers more range, though. I mean, there's Hell's Gate, but I want something. I want that AoE, so I'm missing something. So let's see. Cast, heal. I thought I had EP4 for some reason. Well, there's Onyx Gem, of course. There you go. Shadow Spear, Energy Drain, Hell's Gates. I'm missing something else. 12, 585, and I'm missing something. Fly? Memory Misfortune. Detection. Very amazing art that I love to call Dark Matter EX. Quite strong in suction properties like Analysis Craft. Okay, I gotcha. So let's see if that gives me what I need. There you go. Yeah, Dark Death Scream. What a baller name. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. So that's my tactic right now. She will need also... Okay, Zin. Yeah, you got defense 4, but let's... No, Death Points 4 is fine. Actually, before I go in, I'm going to have him equip the... What's that called? Feint, Death Blows, Poison Blind... Strength ADF down, speed down. Poison, sleep, mute, blind, seal, prevent seal, confuse, feint, death blows. Poison blind, poison blind. Huh. He has something, hold on. That's mute. Death blows. Okay, someone has the... Someone has certain something that I want. Mute, freeze, sleep, ghouls that he still wears that. Mirage ring, petrify, that's what I need. Okay, I'll equip that. So I need to find more petrify rings. Who has another petrify ring that I can borrow? I'll borrow this. Let's see. Bracer coat, Richard, another battle coat, and Gators too. Healer attack, okay. Blind. Alright. So, Zin, you equip something that at least gives you a little bit more health or something. Probably, but I don't feel like spending money. Let's see. Where are you? Emerald, move down. Death blows. Seal, blind. Fame, confuse, seal. Petrify. Okay, Mirage ring. Let's see how much Mirage rings are. Mirage ring. Oh, okay. They're like whatever. 3 of them. That's all I need. Okay. Okay. So now that I have Mirage rings, I can at the very least have everyone equip a Mirage ring. Wait, no. I don't want you wearing that. Chloe, no, you're my nuker. Crimson 9 Skull Pendants. Ooh, speed 5. Okay. Lord. Okay, Mirage Ring. Zen. You're just gonna, like... Okay, so what can I equip on you? Strength, defense, ATS, ADF. Yeah, okay. You're just gonna be my meat shield. And for you, all right. Let's see how this goes. Save. Okay, tactics. Alright, Zen. Okay, I'm just gonna go in again. Alright, files, no. Oh, wait, I forgot one more thing. Who is down to help me out? Alright, speed, defense, experience, speed, defense, agility, spirit, dex, speed, ATS, ADF. Okay. Well, let's go in. Star Door. Playful Minstrel, no. Or it's everyone's stomach. Okay, let's go in. Alright. Save. There you go, okay. Let's see how this goes. Wish me luck! Set within door to lay claim to his rewards, however, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Open the door. Open the door. Let's go. I was not deterred, man. I'm not deterred. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant you a memory fragment. Alright, here goes. It's time. Death Scream! I also need to like actually do some attacking, so I don't know. What should I go in with? Let's Ascension, Flare Arrow. Jeez, I really don't have much in the way of spells, do I? Okay. Zen. No, leave her alone. God, look at everyone having to move. Alright. Alright, let's see. Time to taunt! Don't stop. Yeah! It's time! Death Scream! Yes! There we go. Everyone hates Zen. Let's go. Jeez, and look how much like CP she got for that, man. Holy shit. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no, he can't move. This ain't good. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Death Scream! Such a baller name, man. Death Scream. Alright, so what do you have then? Alright, I'm a little bit worried about you, though. Death Scream! So good. Dead. Woohoo! Alright, let's make sure that it can take a hit. Yeah, the best. And since everyone's here, right? Aw, it's only one person? Lame. Mortal Punishment. Can I get a certain amount of people? Oh, I can get everyone. Here goes. Okay. No. No. Ow. One. Oh no. The damage is too much. Whatever Charlotte. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Oh. This ain't good. Alright, well. Death Scream! Hell yeah! Dead, 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 dead. I'm actually kind of afraid. Okay, so cure all status ailments and heal KO. I need to kill some people. Oh, this ain't good. Alright, what's this? What should we do again? Actually, hold on. Thunder God Kick. I can do this one, right? Yeah, screw it. Thunder God Kick. People die. No, he divided. Help. Oh, thank you. He's dead, isn't he? Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Curia? Lock Curia? Hey! Oh wait, not good enough. There you go, Curia. I was hoping that she would have that EP for the— oh, Heaven's Kiss. Hey, Heaven's Kiss. Take another turn. Okay, Mr. Zen, let's at least heal you up a bit. There we go. Yeah, the power of ki and martial arts and shit. Death Scream! Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh no, he's still alive. No. Death Scream. Woohoo. Yay. I did it. Oh, Chloe, my cute little nuke. Uh-oh, what's this? You have overcome the trial, thus I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off the webcam now. I'm kinda curious what that memory fragment. Boop. More history? Oh, I'm excited. Ornaments are devices that use the orbital energy contained within Septium to cause a variety of useful effects. It has only been a little over half a century since they were first invented, but even in such a short time, they have already revolutionized the world as we know it. From daily necessities such as lighting and heating to tanks and other similar weapons used to defend our nations, ornaments are used in just about every facet of our lives. In fact, it's now hard to imagine life without them. So much of what we take for granted in life now involves them in some way. And it is to proliferate and advance the development of these ornaments that we exist. We, the Epsian Foundation, is it Epsian? Whatever. Our foundation was first established in the year 1155 of the Septian calendar, the year after Professor Epstein's passing, and was created by his brilliant mind and his disciples in order to honor his wishes. The foundation is based in his home state of Lemon, where it remained in order to this day. It was rather limited in size in the beginning, and its attempts to spread orbital technology was initially met with little success. Sensing that Professor's dream would never be realized at the rate they were going, 3 key researchers left Lemon to try and spread the seeds of orbital technology across the continent themselves. One of these was Professor G. Schmidt. The professor, who had gained a fine reputation of his own for his skill in the field of mechanical engineering, went around and visited corporations in various nations to persuade them of the benefits of orbits. The second was Professor L. Hamilton. Mindful of the technological gap between regions, he long believed it was rural and remote areas that needed orbit technology more than any other. Oh, okay. That makes sense how liberal would make the most out of orbital tech. Interesting. As such, he enlisted the help of the Bracer Guild, which already had a close relationship with the Foundation and formed a mission with the intent of promoting and spreading the technology where applicable. The professor himself also toured the regions with the aim of spreading public awareness and laying foundations for others to build onto the future. The third was Professor A. Russell, now known far and wide as the father of the Orbital Revolution. Hey, I know that guy! Professor Russell returned to his home nation of Liberal and continued to work tirelessly to advance orbital technology there. And within a year of returning, he had set up the Zeiss Engineering Factory, now known as the Zeiss Central Factory, or the ZCF, and created the first orbit to be made outside Le Mans State. 3 years later, the reigning king of Liberal at the time, Edgar III, visited the factory to inspect it, and he decided to donate a large amount of money to further its research. With His Majesty's endorsement, ornaments began to spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, bringing such prosperity that the people of other nations were filled with envy. Up until now, most people didn't see orbits in a particular positive light, but their success in Liberal changed those impressions virtually overnight. One nation after another began to reach out in our foundation to share orbit technology, and both of our foundation's financial and social standing became that much more secure. In the eyes of the world, the orbital revolution was a sudden, far-reaching transformation. But it was only because of years of reaching out to people and diligently, largely unnoticed research that it was largely able to happen. Yo, that's a lot of stuff. The Foundation's activities center around the following three guiding principles. 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbits. 2. Spreading the orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. And 3. Contributing to world peace through technology. Now then, let's discuss each of these three guiding principles in more depth. 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbits. The Foundation's most important mission is, naturally, the improvement and development of orbital technology. The fundamental principles beyond how orbits work need no improvement as such, but their architectures, their internal structures have been improved upon countless times in the past and will surely continue to be perfected by the curious mind as the years go on. The orbit's architecture concerns the mechanical parts inside them, such as the cogs and screws, and there is still plenty of room for change as this new technology develops. These improvements can reap great rewards, but the research necessary to make them is known to be as lengthy as it is expensive. As a result, companies who prioritize profit over all else are less inclined to pursue them. That makes our Foundation's research all the more important from a social perspective. 2. Spreading the orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. Two other important goals of the Foundation are to spread orbital technology as widely as possible and to educate the public on the correct way to use it. While the orbits have become part of the daily lives of the most who live in advanced nations and populated urban areas, the reality in remote and mountainous regions is very different. To counter this, we have long worked to send missions of engineers and bracers to these regions to try and better the standard of living for these people, and will continue to do so. We also continue to work on other ways to spread awareness of orbital technology, such as work closely with the Septian Church to have it added to the curriculum of Sunday school activities. Oh, okay. That's a good way to teach it to the kids and whatnot. And number 3, contributing to world peace through technology. It is to pursue this noble yet extremely difficult goal that the Foundation has had a close relationship with the Bracer Guild ever since its initial founding. The Guild was established as an international peacekeeping organization and can mediate on conflicts between nations from a neutral point of view, making it essential to the stability of our world as it stands. The Epstein Foundation continues to back them up fully in their cause, both with financial aid and using the fact that the Le Mans state is the only place where tactical orbits are produced to provide them with equipment. Just as well, this relationship also provides ideal feedback towards tweaking the quality of tactical orbits as they are used in combat too. Every machine and every invention goes through a long, grueling process behind the scenes before eventually reaching its finished, refined form, and tactical orbits are no exception. Then, in S9 1190, our Foundation unveiled the Orbital Network Project, which will be implemented in partnership with ZCF. Said project aims to join all of the Simorian together with a single unified communications network, but our hope is that it will do much more than that. Our hope is that it will help to realize a peaceful world through communication. It's like internet. Sadly, Orman's relationship with peace as a concept has become somewhat complicated. Are they aiding in its realization, or are they doing the exact opposites? Professor Epstein expressed his hopes that their ability to realize the luminous looping of energy would be able to bring lasting peace to the world. Instead, recent years have thoroughly betrayed those hopes, and the post-revolution world has been a chaotic one indeed. The conflict between Liberal and Erebonia, for one, made significant use of orbital weaponry, airships included. It seems beyond a doubt that orbital weaponry will continue to become more and more advanced, making war even more tragic event than ever. In the face of all of this, how should we go about trying to create a peaceful world? We believe the best way to do it is to rely on the power of communication and a means to do so with people of different nationalities and races. If these people can be more easily interacted, more easily deepen their understanding of one another, perhaps that will allow us to create the world we all so desire, like dearly desire. In the end, one thing is for certain, our challenges to try and realize Professor Epstein's ideals are only just beginning. Internet. The Epstein Foundation finished. Woo! Hey, ingenuity. What's that do? And money? Oh, dude, I can buy more guns. I don't know why guns are the first thing that come to mind, but yeah. So, what does ingenuity do? Money! I need lots more money. Okay. Less damage, more magic damage. Okay. Small amount of EP while walking. Wait, EP? Ooh, so that's perfect for a caster. And it gives decent amount of overall things as well. Hold on, I'm gonna put the camera back on. Hold on. Oh wow, my mouse is stuck in there. How funny. Okay, putting back the camera. Ah! Okay. Okay, well then, now I know more about the technology though. Alright, let's kill these guys real quick. With Death Scream! Do 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 do. I just want to do this real quick. Mortal. Wait, no, they're too far away. Gosh darn it. Punch it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Death Scream! Jeez, that spell's so cheap. Yay. How much does it cost to cost Death Scream? Because like without any buffs, it just it's like pretty expensive. But Death Scream, wow, 72% EP for something that is originally 150. Damn, Chloe, you are crazy. And Hell's Gate, jeez, that's so cool though. I guess I'm gonna go back to town, and I think that'll probably be it for the time being. Yeah, EP and EP cut. I know that's like super crazy. I did not expect such crazy numbers, you know, or lack thereof in this particular case. So yeah, I think this will be it for me for the time being. I still got a little bit of work to do, but yeah. These doors, man, are really taking up a lot of a lot of time, which is fine, you know. It's like 2 days for story, 2 days for doors and such and whatnot. And well, I think I have a couple more doors to go through. Let me actually just double check. I'm still looking through. Okay, so I still have to do the food one. Yeah, I still have to do the food. I'm almost tempted to just like eat a whole bunch of like random foods here and there, because why not? And then I also have I also need to do the Sun Door number 4. I haven't done this one yet, because it's about cards. So yeah. Well, I'll definitely be doing these probably on Thursday or something. So yeah. Bink and bink. No problem. Thanks for chilling out, I suppose, man. Exit, return to title. The door's a lot of fun. Is it gambling? Gambling! Money. Good stuff, man. Alright. A lot more to do tomorrow. A lot more to do on Thursday. But yeah, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Probably to at least work 1 more hour before my mind goes blah, blah. But yeah. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely be back by Thursday to continue more trails. I might, to be honest, I might still play also a little bit of Monster Hunter on the side. That's like the 2 games that I care about these days. Monster Hunter and Trails in the Sky, you know. Because why not? But yeah, I want to grab a little munchies, take care, and whatnot. Anyways, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. I know I keep on saying it, but yeah, thanks for watching. Be signing off then in 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, peace out. Bye-bye.